There we are. Yay! Here we are on day 7. Welcome back to Let's Talk Chakras. I'm your host, Allison Rozz, also known as Coach Rozz. So I'm hoping everything, the levels and stuff are good because I don't want to get the glare that's coming from the outside. But the sunlight is so beautiful today. So, it's so weird how the day started and it was really foggy outside. It was foggy and kind of gloomy like, so I was wondering if it was going to stay that way for much of the day, but quick, fast, and in a hurry, whoop, turned around. So that's great. So that gives me a little extra light coming in. So yes, today is day 7 in our Let's Talk Chakra series. Today we are going to talk about the crown. Yes, the crown, the crown, the crown. So we have worked our way up, right? We've gone from the root to sacral to navel / solar plexus. We've gone to the heart. We've gone to the throat. We've worked that third eye action yesterday, right? So today we are talking about the crown. So let's go ahead and just dive on in, right? So today, the crown chakra, which is the 7th chakra. This word I know I'm not going to say right, and forgive me for not pronouncing it right. I had said when I'm done with all this, I'm going to sit down because, Google is just like life. It tells you everything. So I really want to make sure that I'm learning the proper words for the chakras. I want to know how to pronounce them. I want to dig. It's actually feeding my fascination and curiosity more to learn more. And so once I learn more, I'm definitely going to share it with you guys because I think it's important. I think when it comes to your spirituality, it's all relative. Like I said, mind, body, spirit all works together. And if your spiritual energy, if the energy from your mind is not clear, if the energy from within that connects you with your spirit is not clear, then your body is going to follow in suit. So then that's when you start having health issues and different things that you didn't know could happen just based on the fact of neglecting these things in your body, in your spirit. So it's just really challenging me to go deeper, and I'm really excited about doing that. So I'm going to be doing some more, I'm just like, I'm ready. I want to know some more stuff. And I promise you, as soon as I learn more, I would definitely do another. I might make it into a course, or, excuse me, y'all, a little dust, or do like a webinar. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to pray over that and decide how I want to do that. So, well, let's go back and let's talk about our 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra. So it's Sahaswara. And I've posted the word. It's Sahaswara. Now, I will say this. In a couple of different places, I saw it spelled differently. So I think it's just, I guess, a matter of who's teaching it and how they pronounce it. That might be why there's the different spellings of it. I'm just speculating. But that Sanskrit word means the realization of pure awareness. And that is the focal point of your crown chakra. So the color is purple. Yay. One of my favorite colors. And I got my little purple ring on. My little thrift ring. $1. Sure did. And purple makes me happy. I love the color purple. I love the color red as well. I'm a very colorful person. I like red, orange, yellow. I don't wear a whole lot of yellow. Might have to make some changes with that, but I don't. But I still love the color. I think I love it more in home decor than I do in my clothing, but that's just me. And then purple. Oh, I love purple. So purple is the color that makes me think of one of my favorite entertainers, singers, and that's Prince. So, I feel very regal and in tuned with my crown chakra, as well as one of my favorite singers who is now gracing us with being in the presence of the elders now. But he left, and it just left a hole in my heart. But let's move on and talk about the crown chakra. So yes, the color is purple. However, and I found this interesting as well, when you look at the symbol for the crown chakra, the dominating color is actually white, but you see the purple accents. But most people, when they describe that particular chakra, and if you look at any chakra chart or anything else, the color for the crown is going to be purple. So I really don't feel like I have to tell you the location, but I will. Your head, the top of your head, your crown, right? That's your crown chakra. And the element is ether or space, just like another chakra that we just went over, right? So some of the behavioral characteristics of your crown chakra, this is your consciousness, or rather the awareness of higher consciousness. It's the wisdom of what is sacred to you. What do you hold sacred? What do you hold dear? It's your realization, when you come into realization of who you are and where you belong in this world, and everything else that's coming from your crown chakra. You have your liberation from limiting patterns, and I like to also throw in limiting beliefs, because there's a lot of limiting beliefs that block the energy of your crown chakra. You can't grow or come into a realization or a higher consciousness because your limited beliefs are holding you hostage to where you nothing is able to penetrate and go there, right? So, and I kept wondering, why am I so low? It's because I don't have my little makeshift lift. There we go, that's better. So another one is ecstasy and bliss. Who wants more bliss? I know I do. Excuse me. So, an imbalanced or blocked crown chakra. The first telltale sign would be being disconnected from or to spirit, which is your spirit. So, if you are disconnected with your spirit, and you're probably like, well, how am I disconnected to my spirit? I think it's more of, it's a disconnected from your spirit man, not meaning man as in man, but man as in the species. Your spirit man, your spirit self. You can disconnect from your spirit self. If you have an overactive crown chakra, this could manifest into a disconnection with your body. So that's why it says your spirit and your body can be disconnected, where they're not working in harmony, in other words. So your spirit is wanting one thing, but your body is doing something else. And it's not because of like particular health reasons or anything like that, but it's just like what most likely you've got going on up here is manifesting and coming down throughout your body, which is separating your body and your spirit self. You're living in your own head. You're living in your head, like you're delusional, even where you're thinking that everybody's against you, or, I'll just be honest. I'm not a person that's big on conspiracy theories. So people to me that are really big on a whole lot of conspiracy theories, not to say that there aren't conspiracies one way or another out there, but people who dwell on them, who live in them, in their head, that's all they talk about. Everything is a conspiracy. I feel wholeheartedly there's a block, that there's an imbalance or block. If you're closed-mindedness, if you don't allow new information to come in, or somebody to talk to you and teach you something new, or you just don't, other people's opinions don't matter. Other people's, well, that's a bad example, but when someone is talking to you and they're just trying to give you some advice or their opinion, maybe they've been there, done that, and they're trying to explain to you, hey, if you keep going, down this road, such and such may happen to you because it happened to me, and I'm just trying to look out for you or whatever. And your mind is so closed and your head is so hard that you can't take the information in. And then there's spiritual disconnection, which means that not just because of your spirit self, but maybe you are disconnected from the spiritual realm that's around you. So we are surrounded by the Spirit of God. He is all around us. And yes, I am a spiritual person. I do believe in God. I just do not label myself as the, Christian, Muslim, whatever. I just don't fall into that. But when your spirit is connected to the spirit realm and you have a spirituality, yes, about yourself, of what you believe, you are connected. But if there's a disconnect, then there's issues with your crown chakra, because the anointing flows from the head down. So the anointing or the Spirit of God, it flows from the head down. So if it's messed up in here, nothing else is getting up nowhere. So that's my take on there. Now I'm just saying. So with the crown chakra, if you want to do some clearing of it, let me just tell you, silence is key. Silence is key when you want to clear your crown chakra. So, it could be something as simple as going somewhere and finding a quiet space to just sit. And like totally quiet. But I know we all have, families, or we have, small children, dogs, cats, whatever. You may not live in a situation where you can always get just absolute silence. And I get that. But the best thing that I can say is, whenever you can find those moments to actually have complete silence, that is a good thing for your crown chakra. Turn the TV off, turn your phone off, turn everything off. If you have to, even sit in the dark and just make everything just as silent as possible. And that really helps your crown chakra. So as far as meditation is concerned, you can sit on the floor cross-legged, or if you sit in just a regular, straight back chair. But the whole thing is for you to sit there and to be relaxed so that you can meditate properly. And your hand mudra is, you put your hands on your stomach, but I'm not going to do that because I want you to see what I'm doing. So you're going to interlock your fingers, but your pinkies are going to lightly touch. And these fingers, hello, are right like that, right? And then your thumbs are going to cross where the right is over the left is under. So it's like that. You can turn it to the side. You can see that way, this way. But that's how that works with the hand mudra. But it's going to be near your stomach, so it's where your pinkies are going to be pointing forward with that. I should be doing that so that way you can see. So your pinkies are going to face forward, away from you, right? And then that's your hand mudra. And your chant would be Om, Om. And that is your chant. O-M, Om. Couldn't be any simpler. Now, some of the yoga poses that you can do, and I'm going to post the pictures of these for those that don't know what these poses are, but I think everybody pretty much knows them. So you have the down dog, the headstand or a headstand, and then there's fish pose. So basically what I'm learning is with your yoga poses, when it comes to the crown chakra, as long as your head is somehow receiving where it's tilted and the blood can flow and everything else, your head is forward, or with fish pose, your head is back, but you're kind of still leaning and your blood is going to your crown. Basically, that's what clears your crown chakra. Now, as far as food is concerned, and before I go any further, let me correct something. I had posted and said in the video with the third eye chakra that like fruits from the trees and everything. That's actually incorrect. I was looking at my notes for the heart chakra when I said that, so I apologize that I got that wrong. So with the third eye chakra, you should eat things like eggplant, cabbage, basically those purple vegetables, or if you don't have like red cabbage, purple cabbage, you can get regular cabbage, that's fine. And then like a purple pepper, things like that. That's what you want for the third eye. Now for your crown, there aren't really any foods. The recommendation is just to eat light meals or even do fasting. So you can do either one when you're trying to clear your crown chakra. So you don't necessarily have to like eat certain foods to clear it, but just make sure that if you're going to eat, that the meals are small and light. And also or if you don't want to do the light meals, but you really want to do a good cleanse, then fasting. Fasting works, and that clears your crown chakra. So, that's all. That's it. We did it. We made it. We got all the way to the crown. We went from the root to the crown. All right. So, yeah, that's what I have for you. I just finished doing the worksheet. So it's going to talk about the different chakra points, everything that we talked about. I added a few extra things. I also added, because I kind of meant to do these during the video, but it's fine. You know, we got them on the worksheet. It's perfectly fine, right? We got this. So if you've noticed on Coach Rozz's page that I've posted, I tried to pick really nice pictures to kind of go with whatever the chakra was for the day. And then I would put like some affirmations there that go with those particular chakras. So I forgot to put those on my video and when I'm teaching and talking about chakras, but it's all good. It's all good. So on the worksheet, on the very last sheet of your workbook, worksheets, whatever you want to call it, on the very last sheet, I've got a list of affirmations. Some of them are, I think, a little different from the ones I've been posting. So, you know, you can look at the post and you can go to the sheet and you can just get your affirmations. And these are the affirmations that you speak when it comes to certain chakras, of how you want to clear them, how you want to just have those affirmations that go hand in hand. Like if you are having issues with your crown chakra, like what we're talking about right now, then you want to go and you want to say the affirmations that would speak directly to what the power of the crown chakra, of how it works. So one of the affirmations that I did post is something that I've been affirming for years and years. God is my source. So I wear my crown proudly as the daughter of the Creator, that He is my source. God is my source. So that is one of the main things that I've said for years and years and years. Not even realizing that it was associated with your crown chakra, but it's just that He is. God is my source, period. So that's all I got. Thank you so much for joining me on this 7-day journey of Let's Talk Chakras. I can't wait till we have another series like this. I really enjoyed it. And no self-love sermon tonight, because we've got this right now, right? So, you know, I'm sure y'all want to hear from me again, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. But tune in next Sunday, and we'll do a regular scheduled self-love sermon at 7 o'clock, like we always do, right? So that's all I got. Thank you so much again. I love you. Happy chakras. Hope everybody found some balance, some great ways to balance and clear and unblock so you don't have shock block, and you learned a little bit more with me. I appreciate you, and be on the lookout for that link so that you can get your free worksheet that goes with this series, okay? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.